Alright, here's part 2 of the cooler build. You can see the AC unit off the back. I upgraded the unit to a 12,000 BTU unit, and I'm honestly thinking, you can see where the bolts run in the middle, that I might have to put another one on the other side here. We'll see. Right now, I think the biggest trouble is it's pulling a lot of moisture out of the floor. So we need to get a real floor in here. But, let's see what I did. It's kind of the hottest part of the day here. Usually, I've had the door open a little bit, and it'll usually stay below 50. You can see it kind of swinging above 50 right now as I just opened the door. But in the mornings when we're harvesting and we're really using this thing, it's well into the 40s in here, which makes it really nice. What I did is I put a 6mm piece of greenhouse plastic on the floor, and I'm working on making a full plywood floor. I think that'll be my temporary fix for this year while we're kind of on a budget. And eventually we'll put a floor drain and a concrete floor in here. So we ended up with 3 inches of foam on the ceiling, and a good friend of mine actually donated all the foam from the ceiling from a job site of his. It was all brand new. And I actually have enough to do another 3 inches on the ceiling. So I think I'm going to do another 3 inches on the ceiling. And also either a layer of this Mylar on top just for reflective properties, or another layer, another inch board on top of the other 3 inches on the ceiling, just because it needs it. That's really the part that radiates the most heat. Did 1 inch of foam with 1.5 inch air gap, and it seems to do okay. I really want to go through and tape all these seams, but this beam gets hot in the day, so that'd be another thing, is I could put another layer of foam over the top of this. And I don't think it was much over $200 for the foam on the walls, so it wouldn't be too bad to do another layer, just to keep it really cold in here so the AC unit's not having to work as hard, or I don't have to do 2 AC units like I was saying. But the setup here, oh, I should have brought a jacket. Setup here is, this is the external thermostat. This is the actual thermostat for it. That's what it's reading this temperature off of. I have it up here in the fins of this AC unit, and I have the thermostat or thermocouple for the AC unit on this nightlight, just to keep it warm, so that there's actually 2 temperature switches in this. One's built into this front panel, and then it has this as well. So it references the 2 and kind of takes an average. So that was like the easiest way to trick it, was with just a nightlight, keep it hot. And you see I have it set for 35 degrees, because right now it'll pull moisture out of the floor and it'll freeze that thing up. And if I set it at 35 degrees, it'll kick the AC unit off before it actually freezes it up. And I have it set to kick off for 2 minutes. It's not really the best thing in those 2 minutes, and like the peak heat of the day, it'll warm up in here, but like I said, this is about as warm as I see it, like 50, 52. And I was just moving all these coolers around, so put some shelving in here. I'd like to do more shelving, obviously. And then we have another refrigerator just strictly for our eggs, to keep those separated from everything. And a piece of foam on the door too. Seems to be a lot of air escaping there. Well, so next upgrades would be just to tape all these seams, really. Little gaps here, little gaps up top, all that stuff. I think if you just put tape on that, it would help it a little bit. And then finish the floor. But for a farm cooler, pretty good. Got any questions or anything, just leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer. Thanks.